Welcome to BVO Podcast, where we share stories, insights, and feedback from our community. I'm Gordon, and I'm here with Rhiain. How are you, Rhiain?
I'm great, Gordon. Excited for today's episode.
Me too. We have got some wonderful customer stories from BVO Treasure Shop to share. Stay tuned.
It's always valuable to get feedback from customers, no matter what line of work you're in. So we thought it would be helpful to hear what some BVO Treasure Shop customers think.
One afternoon, Rhiain stopped a handful of BVO Treasure Shop customers in the store and asked them a few questions about their experience. It was such a nice conversation. It definitely deserves a listen. Here's what they had to say.
Hi there, please introduce yourself.
I'm Michelle.
How did you first discover BVO Treasure Shop, Michelle?
A close friend of mine comes here almost every day. She got me onto it.
That's fantastic. What do you gravitate to when you get inside the treasure shop? What areas?
Depends on what I need. It's been housewares, and then I also go back to linens, and then I just poke through everything else.
Wonderful. And what are your best finds at the treasure shop? Have you ever come across anything unexpected that really made your day?
That's a toughie because I've got a lot of good stuff.
Well, that's great.
Probably I got a runner, Persian style runner for my daughter's wedding for, I don't know, $60 or something. It was a really good deal.
Oh, that's great to hear. Yeah, there are often, really amazing finds in this place. Did you know that the proceeds from the treasure shop help fund BVO's community programs and services?
Yes.
That's good to know as well. And of course, there's lots of information about that on our BVO website, about all the programs that we support in the community. And knowing this, does that make more of a difference to you shopping at the treasure shop?
Sure. Yeah, I'd rather stay local. So I donate and I buy.
Lovely. And what are your favourite things about the treasure shop?
I think everything's very competitively priced. Quality is good, and it's just fun.
That's great feedback for us, thank you. And this is a toughie, but if you had to come up with a tagline for the BVO Treasure Shop, what would it be? Sorry to put you on the spot.
That's too hard on the spot.
Fair enough. And what message would you like to share with others, especially those who haven't yet visited BVO Treasure Shop?
You never know what you're going to find.
That's great, Michelle. Thank you very much for taking part today. Hi there, could you tell me your name and where you live?
Mitch in Thornbury.
How did you first discover the BVO Treasure Shop, Mitch?
I walk by it on a daily walk with my dog.
That's great. What do you gravitate to when you come inside the treasure shop? Which areas?
Oh, that's a tough one. I usually take a quick look at the clothes and then head to the sporting corner.
So, two favourites basically that you're coming in for?
Yeah.
That's great. What are some of your best finds at the treasure shop? Have you ever come across something unexpected that really made your day?
Actually, just last week I found an air mattress just by chance, and I really needed one.
That's great. And did you know the proceeds from the treasure shop help fund BVO's community programs and services?
That's one of my favorite parts of the store.
Oh, that's fabulous. And knowing this, I think you've just answered it, but does shopping at the treasure shop mean more to you?
Yeah, I love it.
It's great. And what are your favourite things about the BVO Treasure Shop?
I like how you sometimes stumble upon things that you wouldn't think about and you end up buying them anyways.
Impulse purchases.
Yes.
And if you had to come up with a tagline for BVO Treasure Shop, what would it be? Trickier question, this one.
Ooh, that's a good question. Something about impulse purchases.
That's good. We'll work on that one. And what message would you like to share with others, especially those who haven't yet visited the BVO Treasure Shop?
It's definitely worth the drive, even if you're coming from a long way, and you'll probably want to come back.
That's a great message. Thanks very much, Mitch. Have a good day.
No problem.
Hello there. Could you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Tracy.
Nice to meet you, Tracy. How did you first discover the BVO Treasure Shop?
Well, I just moved here in November, and a friend of mine introduced me, and we've been coming quite regularly. It's fantastic.
That's good to know. What do you gravitate towards when you come into the treasure shop? Which areas?
I go to the men's shirts first. I like the oversized shirt. I'm a gardener, so I wear the oversized shirt to work in. So that's my first stop.
That's great. And can you tell us some of your best finds at the treasure shop? Have you ever come across anything unexpected that was a surprise and really made your day?
Let me think. I got a lovely blue linen dress. It was like $5. And the last time I was here, it's this beautiful, really sort of soft cotton men's dress shirt that I've been wearing regularly for work, and it's kind of fancy even though I'm out gardening, so that was cool.
Sounds like you're a glamorous gardener. That's really good.
I try to be.
Did you know that the proceeds from the treasure shop help fund BVO's community programs and services?
Yes, I did know that.
That's great. We're getting the message out there because, you know, we're involved in lots of community programs, and more can be found on the BVO website. And so knowing that, does shopping at the treasure shop mean a lot more to you?
Absolutely. Yes.
Good. And what are your favourite things about the BVO Treasure Shop?
There's fantastic... you can tell people want to donate their quality items here. And the prices are great. And the staff is great. And it's fun to come here and shop.
Well, that's great to hear. And of course, we are very blessed that we get so many good donations. People are very generous. If you had to come up with a tagline for BVO Treasure Shop, what would it be? A little trickier.
It is a little trickier. Oh dear. It all sounds so corny in my head. I don't know.
Go on, give us a corny answer. Top of your head.
Oh, something like, I don't know, the hidden gem of Thornbury.
That'll work. And what message would you like to share with others, especially those who haven't yet visited the BVO Treasure Shop?
Oh, come on down. And I think that the tip is to come the day after you're closed. So I think it's closed on Fridays. So if you come on
That's
Saturday,
right.
Then you get the good stuff. Come early. Come
Great tips. Yeah. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
That was fun. Thanks.
That's great feedback from our treasure shop customers. We still have more shoppers sharing their experiences, and we will be right back after a short break.
Are you looking for quality products at affordable prices? Well, look no further. BVO Treasure Shop has you covered.
Discover a wide selection of housewares, linens, shoes, purses, jewelry, luggage, books, games, toys, clothing, and much more.
With every purchase you make, you are not only saving money, but also making a difference in our community.
Stop by this week and discover what's in store for you. You can also visit our website at bvo.ca or find us on Facebook at BVO Treasure Shop.
Save big, shop smart, give back. Only at BVO Treasure Shop. See you soon.
Welcome back to BVO Podcast. Today we are talking with BVO Treasure Shop customers. Rhiain spoke with more shoppers, and here's what they had to share.
Hello there. Could you give me your first name, please?
My name's Don.
And where do you live?
Wasaga Beach.
Wasaga Beach. Say that again. How did you first discover the BVO Treasure Shop?
We were shopping in Clarksburg, and a lady there told us to stop in, and on the way by, on our way home.
That's great. So how many years ago was that?
Oh, it was just today.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, welcome.
Yeah.
So this is your first time, but where have you kind of gravitated to in the treasure shop? What sort of areas?
Well, the prices, you can't beat the prices, and I'm running a little yard sale this weekend, so I'm picking up a few extra items.
So the housewares I can see you've got. Any clothing, things like that?
No clothing. I haven't done any clothing.
So you're new, so my next question was going to be what are some of the best finds at the treasure shop, but I guess you haven't really experienced that yet.
No, not really. I just picked up 2 or 3 items here that took my eye.
And did you know that the proceeds from the treasure shop help fund BVO's community programs and services?
Yes, the lady, when I come in the door, I was talking to one of the ladies at the counter, or at the cashier, and she explained how everything was divided up through the community.
That's fantastic. And so knowing that now, in your day today, does that make it feel better shopping at the treasure shop?
Yeah, I'll be back every week.
That's good to know. So far, what are your favourite things about the treasure shop?
Oh, the articles are all beautiful and clean, and they're really well priced.
That's great feedback. And if you had to come up with like an advertising line for the BVO Treasure Shop, and again, this is your first time, so I'm really putting you on the spot, but anything spring to mind?
Well, I mean, there's something here for everyone, all ages.
That is really great, thank you. And what message would you like to share with others, especially those who haven't yet visited the treasure shop?
Oh, drop by and get a surprise. This is great.
Thank you so much for answering the questions. That's been really great. Have a good day.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello there. Can you tell me your name and where you live?
My name's Pam. I live in Collingwood.
And how did you first discover the BVO Treasure Shop, Pam?
Actually, a girlfriend brought me here to do some clothes shopping and get some amazing deals.
How long ago was that?
Oh my goodness, it was about 20 years ago.
Oh my goodness. So you've been coming here all that time. That's incredible.
Yeah, it wasn't even here at this location when I started. It was around the corner and up the street from the main street of Thornbury.
Oh, I love that. What a loyal customer coming back all those years. So when you're in the treasure shop, what do you gravitate to? What areas?
Well, I especially like looking at the women's clothing and the shoes, but I always give everything a good look over because there's so many interesting things to look through and to find, and I just love thrifting.
That's great. What have been some of your best finds at the treasure shop?
Oh, you know what? That's hard to say because I've found a lot of designer clothes in here at a very low price. And I'd say if you looked at my closet and you look at my wardrobe, a lot is from here. And people, I think, would probably think I spend a lot more money on my clothes than I do. And then what I also do is I just want to mention that I bring them back too. So if I don't want them anymore or I have friends that have things, I drop them by too to help out.
That is really generous and great tips for people out there that we occasionally get some designer labels. Thanks for that. And did you know that the proceeds from the treasure shop help fund BVO's community programs and services?
Yes, I do, because believe it or not, I ran upon some hard times about 15 years ago, and the BVO helped me pay a couple of bills when I was completely broke and had no money. So I'm also so faithful to them.
Again, that is just lovely to hear, and thank you for sharing that with us. So you know that everything goes to programs and services in the community, and I think you've answered that, but knowing that, does that make a difference to you shopping at the treasure shop?
Absolutely, it makes a difference for me shopping at the treasure shop because I believe there's other programs like breakfast programs for children and all kinds of community outreach that they do in the area. And I mean, even I know they're selling the clothes, but even they probably help families if they need the clothes and things like that. So I think it's really an essential service. And I know that, this is a model for other communities to look at because they've done such a good job here. And it keeps looking nicer and growing, and, it benefits everyone.
100% true. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. What are your favourite things about the treasure shop?
Well, my favorite things are the finds, but I also find all the volunteers are so nice in here, too. They're very friendly, and you always have a really nice experience when you come in.
Thank you again for that. That's lovely and great feedback. If you had to come up with a tagline, like an advertising tagline for the treasure shop, what would it be?
For the treasure shop? I'd say it would be Best Finds at Blue Mountain.
That's great, thank you. And what message would you like to share with others, especially those who haven't yet visited the treasure shop?
Well, I think that it's important, a great place to come, a great place to bring a few friends and do a little thrifting. And it's a great place to get involved with if you want to volunteer or even make a donation, because they do so much good work in the community.
Thank you so much for that. All great feedback. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
It's always wonderful to hear positive feedback from customers. Rhiain, you did a wonderful job interviewing them. From Dawn, a first-time customer, to Pam, who's been coming to the Treasure Shop for 20 years. Pam even shared how she benefited from a BVO program when she needed it most. Tracy loved the men's shirts for gardening, Michelle enjoyed the linens and housewares, and Mitch loved the sports section and clothing.
Thanks, Gordon. It was such an honour to interview our customers on behalf of BVO. Hearing their feedback face to face was an incredible experience and really showed me how much people appreciate the service at the Treasure Shop.
Absolutely, Rhiain. Feedback like this energizes the whole BVO team and motivates us to keep making a positive impact in our community. Thanks to everyone who agreed to be interviewed. And if you haven't visited the store yet, or it's been a while, come on in. That's all for today. I'm Gordon.
And I'm Rhiain. Thanks for tuning in to BVO Podcast. Until next time, have a wonderful day.